Hey everybody, welcome to today's Mukbang Monday. I did young coconut jelly from scratch. So I actually got the inspiration for this from the YouTube channel Rural Life. So I have included in the link a link to her channel. Really go check her out. She's amazing. She does a lot of really great recipes and great dishes for, home cooking, and just showcases, what they have available where she's from. I think she's Cambodian. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, so that's where she is. And so what I did was I made 4. I kind of followed her recipe. She showed what she used, but she didn't really give exact measurements, so I just kind of did my own. So I included my recipe in the description box, so you guys are welcome to try it out. And feel free to, the recipe is not absolute. Feel free to adjust the measurements according to your taste and what you like. So here is one. I made 1, 2, and then here are 2 more. So I'm going to open this, and I put the jelly in there. So it's all in there. So I'm just going to be scooping that out and eating it. So let's see. Sorry. So I'm just going to start on 1. I'm not going to try to eat all 4. I'm going to try to finish 2, but I guess we'll see. If I finish all 4, then great. So I'm just going to scoop out the young coconut flesh here. So good. So that's there. So just a little advice on the recipe, and I have not tasted this yet, so this is going to be my first time tasting what this is like. So this, so if I hate it or if I love it, you'll see. All right. So my first spoonful. Oh, that's really good. It's really light. It's good. It's a good mix of sweet, not quite salty, but a good mix of it's not too sweet. I was actually a little worried because I did put in 1 cup of sugar, so I was a little worried that it was going to be a little sweet, but this is actually a good ratio. So I'm going to walk you through how I made this. So what I did was I trimmed off the tops, and then I cut off, like that, right, to create the cap. And then I took the juice of the young coconut, and I put that in a separate bowl. Now, for young coconuts, I know every young coconut, the juice ratio is different, but for my 4, oh, hey, Kathy. Hey, Priscilla. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for joining. Hey, Kong. So what I did was I emptied out the juice from these young coconuts. I left the flesh in, but I just took the juice out. Now, these 4 coconuts yielded me 5 cups of coconut juice. So what I did was I set 1 cup of juice aside to mix with the Agar Agar. So if you guys have never used Agar Agar, it looks like this. And what it is a plant-based gelatin kind of. So it pretty much gels up any liquid. And the great thing about this is you don't need to put it in the fridge or the or the freezer or anything like that. You don't need to cool it off for it to gel up. It gels up at room temperature. So and because of that, you do want to make sure that when you are making this, that it you keep the mixture. You want to bring it to a boil and keep mixing to make sure that the agar agar is all well incorporated. But you also want to make sure that you put it into whatever container you want to put the gelatin in. If you have molds or if you have cups or whatever you want to use, that you put it in while it's still warm, because it's going to set up and firm up as it cools. So. And it looks like this. And it takes just about 30 minutes for it to come to room temperature. So it's not bad. You don't have to wait very long to enjoy. So good. So anyways, it's really, really simple ingredients. It's just coconut juice, agar agar, sugar, salt, and coconut milk, and that's it. And it's very easy to prepare. Oh, hey Kong, yes. So the recipe I put in the description. And I also put a link to Rural Life's video, because that was where I got the inspiration for this recipe. So you can check that out. This is really good. So like I said, I used 1 cup of sugar in this recipe. And to me, when I was cooking it, when I was making this, it smelled so sweet. It smelled so good. Hey Samantha, thanks for joining. It smelled so sweet. So I was a little concerned that it was going to be too sweet, but it turned out, once it cooled, and now that I'm eating it, it's not so bad. But if you're concerned about how much sugar that is, because keep in mind it's 5 cups of coconut juice, plus we're adding 4 cups of coconut milk. So that and so if the juice of your coconut is really sweet and you don't want to add the added sugar, you don't have to. But if you do want to, I wouldn't put in more than a cup, because then just that right here, now that I'm eating it, it's perfect. It's not too sweet. It's very flavorful. And yeah, so I was, excuse me, worried for no reason. So it's really, really good. And it's really, really light. Now, for people who like to eat Jell-O or anything like that, and they've never had any dessert made with Agar Agar, it's gonna be a little weird, because it's not like Jell-O. It does firm up. And it does have that consistency, but it's not, it's just different. If anybody knows of a better way to describe what that texture is, feel free. But it's very different from Jell-O. It's a different consistency, and it's so good. So in the description, I have put in my recipe that I made. My recipe. Hey Jace, thanks for joining. my recipe as well as the steps. So if you want to try it, let me know and tag me, because I would love to see how yours turned out. Ooh, I lost some. It's okay. I'll pick it up later. Hey, girl. Thanks for joining. Mm. 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 It's so good. Mm. Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah. So you drain the juice from the coconut, set 1 cup aside, and then you bring the rest into on the stovetop to boil. Once it comes to a boil, you add the sugar, and then you add salt, and then you let that dissolve, and then you mix. Now with the reserved 1 cup of coconut juice that you put aside, that you want to mix your agar agar powder into that, because it's just like when you mix cornstarch or make a roux with flour, you don't want to add it to hot liquid, otherwise it's going to clump up, right? So agar agar is the same way. You want to add it to cool water, so that way it's all mixed, and then you want to put it into your warm liquid. So once you mix it all up, then you want to put that into your mixture, bring that to a boil, and then then once that comes to a boil, you want to stir consistently, because then the agar agar won't you want to make sure that it dissolves completely. And then once it comes to a boil, you can turn the volume of the heat down, and then adding your coconut milk, stir it up, and then ladle it into your to your container, wherever you want the jelly to be. But yeah, it's really easy. It's the most it's gonna take is probably prep to clean the coconuts and cut them. But after that, like once you prep and you have all your ingredients together, it goes by very, very fast, very easy. And then once you have your jelly in the containers that you want them to be, it's all about just letting it cool to room temperature and letting it set. So the recipe, I was able to fill up all 4 coconuts, and then I still had some left over. So I had enough left over to fill this big, here, I'm gonna open this up, to fill up this big Tupperware of so that's how much. So it yields quite a lot, because remember, we're adding 4 cups of coconut milk to it too, so you're gonna get a lot more than you had at the beginning with just the coconut juice. But I'm telling you, this recipe is delicious. It's so good. It's nice to it's a nice dessert. So, and it's not I don't know how to explain it, but it's really, really good. Hey Amy, thanks for joining. So that was the recipe. can't believe we're in December already. This year is going by so fast. It really is. Mm. Almost lost that one. So, I don't know about you guys, but we don't have snow yet up here. Now, we did get some snow right before Halloween, which when it came down, I was just like, oh my God, like, or I'm sorry, oh my gosh. Why is it coming so early? And then it came, we had like 2 small snowstorms before Halloween. Or maybe it was 1 before Halloween and then 1 right after. But we did get some snow early, and then the weather kind of, it tapered. Well, okay, it didn't taper, but it went up. So it got warm again. The snow melted. Because at that point, there were still leaves on the trees, right? So I was just like, holy, we're going to get so much snow this year. But we didn't. It hasn't snowed yet since then. And now that it's after Thanksgiving, I'm hoping to get a little bit of snow. I don't want a lot, just a little, just enough to have a white Christmas, right? Who here wants a white Christmas minus the negative wind chill and the ice, right? So I'm hoping for a little more snow. The weather has been really nice lately. Like all of last week, it was really, really nice, like up in the 40s, 50s, 60s even. But this week, it's supposed to dip below 0. No snow yet in the forecast, but it's supposed to dip. So it's supposed to get colder. I'm hoping for just a little bit of snow just so that we have a white Christmas, but nothing too bad. Like no blizzards, no ice. You know, I'm okay with a negative temperature, but, you know, I don't know. Here's hoping, right? How about where you guys are at? Do you guys have snow yet? Or what's the weather like? I don't know. Do you guys prefer having a lot of snow for like a really, really white Christmas? Or do you guys just like, not quite? I think like I know, because I mean, I've always grown up, you know, in Wisconsin, and I grew up in Wisconsin, but now I'm in Minnesota, so I'm kind of used to the snow and the weather changing, and I love snow during winter. I just, you know, the only thing that sucks that comes with it is, you know, the ice and the wind chill and all that stuff. So if it could just kind of stay a little tame this year, that'd be great. But I mean, I guess we'll see, right? All right, so I'm about 75% done of this coconut. I would say serving size for a person. I think 1 coconut a person is good. I think if you're not into, because it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. So I think that's a good ratio. That's so good. So good. Oh my God, look at that. So good. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining. I'm almost done. Just a little bit left. But you know what? Since I was talking about snow, I just realized I haven't even put up any Christmas decorations yet this year. How about you guys? Are you guys? Oh, thanks. Have you guys put up your Christmas decorations yet? I've seen some pictures of some friends that have already had their Christmas trees and their decorations up. We haven't done any of that yet here, so maybe this weekend. But I don't know, do you guys go nuts and like decorate all outside your house and everything? I think one year I would like to do that. I just haven't been able to, one, afford all the different decorations that I want to get, but two, also, you know, there's never been a year where I really like fully dedicated time to just say, to go full out and just like, I'm going to decorate the house and just go nuts, right? But I would like to do that one day. We'll see. Oh, hi, Chua. Thanks for joining. So what do you guys like to do with decorations? You guys just do the Christmas tree and lights, or what else do you guys do? We typically do the Christmas tree, some lights, not a lot, and then we do hang up stockings too for Christmas gifts and stuff. How about you guys? I'm almost done. Almost done. Okay. I was going to try to do two, but honestly, I'm good with just this one. It's really good. It's really light. And surprisingly, quite filling. Just one. Okay. Okay. I don't know about you, but when I eat young coconut, I make sure I get everything. The flesh is so good. All right, that's it. A whole coconut. Oh, sorry. A whole coconut, all done. All right. Well, I was hoping to be able to finish two, but it's just. Oh, hey, Micah, thanks for joining. I was hoping to finish two, but honestly, after just eating one whole one, I'm good. I am full, and I've got my sweet treat in for today. So I still have 3 left, but yeah, definitely check out the recipe, try it out, check out Rural Life. She's awesome. And you know, let me know what you think. If you do make the recipe though, definitely tag me and let me know. I would love to see what your creations are. I'm just going to end this with some digestive enzymes because, you know, after every meal you must have your digestive enzymes. So I've already got my cup of water, 2 ounces. So why I like to use these cups is there's measurements on the back. So I've got 2, not 2 ounces, I'm sorry, 4 ounces of water, and then I'm gonna drink 2 servings. So I'm just gonna, boop, 1 capful there. And oops, 2nd capful there. That's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna take my spoon and stir that up. All right, I'm just gonna let that settle for a little bit. Ooh. Got too excited there. All right, so I'm just gonna. Oh, that was really good. I am surprised at how good that was. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect because this is my first time doing this recipe, but it turned out really well. I think I'm gonna make some more, maybe experiment a little, with, so really, really good. All right, so let's mix up isotonics here, digestive enzymes, and all right, so bottoms up. All done. All right. All right, well, thank you guys. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining. All right, so that's it for today. If you guys do decide to try, and if you ate more than just one whole coconut, then let me know. I was only able to get, finish one, and I'm good. Oh, hey, Celie, thanks for joining. But that's gonna be, I'm gonna leave it here. Let me know what else you guys would like to see me try. Once maybe one of these days I'll do a recipe where I could make it for you guys, so you guys see how I do it. And oh, hey, Chi, where you see me do it, and then we eat. We'll see. I have to make sure that I've got room for that, and also we'll make it work. But thank you for joining me, and I hope that you try the recipe, and I hope that you enjoy. So have a wonderful evening. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you all. I love you all very much. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye.